Hello, I'm John McNamara, the Information Architect for IBM Messaging, and today I am here with Matt White. Hello, Matt. How's it going?
Oh, hi, John. Yes, good to see you.
And you, buddy, and you. So, Matt, I know we've had MQv8 come out recently, and you've been working really hard on the Java side of that. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions today about Java and MQ?
Yeah, let's talk Java and MQ. Yes, definitely.
Tip top, buddy. So, I understand that JMS2 is included. Is this a brand new specification?
Yes, so JMS2 is really been out about a year now since it was formally approved, but it's the first update to the JMS spec probably for now on 10 years now. JMS has been pretty much everything that's everyone needed, but it's been time for an update, so JMS2 is out, and MQv8 now has full JMS2 support in it, which is really quite exciting.
That's fantastic. What does that give you?
So it breaks down into a couple of areas. As with any new spec, there's a few clarifications and updates, a few mistakes corrected from previously. But there's a new API now, what's called a simplified API, that hopefully makes it easier and faster to do programming, especially kind of in the environment now. There's more scripting languages out there. You kind of want to get to your messaging faster. So there's some new updates for that. And there's also a few new messaging features, so you can interact with the messaging system a little bit differently from how you could in the past. So they're useful for some use cases that people might want to use.
Tip top, buddy. So here's a question. What about the migration of my old applications? Will it cause me problems? What do I need to do?
No. So the JMS2 spec hasn't deprecated or made any of the old things obsolete. You can still use all the old APIs. Your application, if it's been well written, can move forward to JMS2. That's not going to be a problem. You do have to run on a Java 7 virtual machine now. JMS2 uses some of the new Java 7 features, auto-closable being the main one. So you've got to do that, but Java 7 is been out a while now, so that shouldn't give anyone a big problem. So migration shouldn't be an issue. Your JMS 1.1 apps will obviously need to abide by the JMS2 spec. As I said, there's a few updates and clarifications, but you shouldn't see any migration issues.
Fantastic. Now, isn't JMS2 part of the Java Enterprise Edition 7? How does MQ work with, say, application servers?
So MQ version 8 can be connected to from the previous versions of JMS and our resource adapter. So MQ version 8 queue managers are quite happy to work with your existing WebSphere application server infrastructures. They're all fine, so you can connect into the queue manager. And JMS2, as you say, is part of Java Enterprise Edition 7, the latest version of the big Java EE spec. And so if you've got a server which is certified to those, and there's a few of them around, they're still coming onto the market, then you can take our latest resource adapter and plug it into there, and away you go.
Okay, so are there any issues then connecting WAS 855 with MQv8 queue managers?
So no, as we said, we can connect those back into the MQv8 queue managers. That's all fine. You've got good connectivity there, so you don't have to have the version of the client, in this case the MQ resource adapter, at the same level of the queue manager. Many people think that you do have to, but you don't. So your connectivity there has been maintained, so that's not an area of concern. You can update your MQ queue managers to version 8 and have those, but keep your WAS infrastructure as you've got it today.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, have you done anything else with Java in MQv8?
So there's been a few sort of smaller updates handling some of the security in what MQ people know as the MQCSP acts more like the rest of MQ. So traditional MQ people will know that will approve, I'm sure. And we've tried to make the packaging a bit easier to use. There's an old client jar file now that you've got that has all your JMS and Java client code all inside the one thing. This makes it far easier for you to deploy thousands of your client installations. So it's worth having a look at that if you want to deploy to lots of different clients.
That's fantastic, buddy. Well, Matt, thank you so very much for taking the time out to chat to us today. It's been, as always, an absolute joy.
Thank you very much, John.
Thanks, buddy. Bye bye.